Hello folks, welcome to the channel. If you encounter critical structure corruption, blue screen of death error, then watch this video for the solutions. Now the first thing we need to do is unplug all the peripheral devices. Now the peripheral devices are those devices that are connected to your system using the USB. So that could be your camera, your microphone, scanner, printer, mouse. Just disconnect it and then hold down the power key until the computer completely shuts off. So this is called a forced shutdown. Then without connecting the peripherals, you need to turn on the power button again. Now this should load into the main window screen. So the first thing we'll do is we'll run a memory diagnostic check. So for that we'll press the Windows and the R key together, and then we will enter the command md sched and press enter, and then we will click on restart now and check for problems. So the first thing it will do is shut down the computer and then run a memory check and then restart your computer again after fixing any errors with the memory. Now the next thing we need to do is run the check disk scan for checking any bad sectors and repairing them. So right click on command prompt, click on run as administrator, and then enter the command chk dsk space /f space /r and press enter, and press Y and press enter, and you need to restart your computer for the scan to check and correct any hard drive errors. Now the next scan that you need to run is again on command prompt. Right click on command prompt, go to run as administrator, and then enter the command sfc space /scannow and press enter and wait for the scan to run. Now I'm not running the scan because it takes quite some time and I would like to keep this video short for your convenience. Now once you run these scans, we will then run the system on restart the system in clean boot. But now you can connect all the peripherals. So we have now made sure that these peripheral drivers are not causing the problem. And what I mean is, when we install these peripheral devices in the system to the USB, they download their own drivers into the system. So what happens, sometimes these drivers and the peripheral devices, they cause conflicts. The drivers downloaded by the peripheral devices and the drivers previously installed, they have conflicts and they cause this blue screen of death error. So we'll connect the peripheral devices and we'll restart the computer in clean boot. But in clean boot, we will disable all the third party services, and let me show you what I mean by that. So let's look for system configuration, and then we will go to services, and we will check this box, hide all Microsoft services. This is very important, folks, because if you disable any Microsoft service, then it will cause the computer not to reboot, as the computer will not gain access to the critical Microsoft service during the booting process. So we will disable all these third party processes. Now when we are doing this, let me give you one tip here. So you can select say 5 or 10 processes. It would be better if smaller batch. So click on 5 processes, then click on disable all, then click on apply, click on OK, and click on restart, and this will restart your computer in the clean boot configuration. Now if you do not get the blue screen of death error, it means that one of these processes is responsible for this error. So then out of those 5 we will disable say 3 and 2, or out of 6 we'll disable 3 and then restart the computer. If we encounter that error, we will disable the other 3. So basically what I'm trying to say is, we need to pinpoint the service that is causing this error, and then we need to either permanently disable it, or we need to reinstall that the app that is causing that service to run. Now finally, once we have found out the uh, problem with the service, the problematic service, we will also, just as precaution, update the device drivers. So for that we will look for device manager, and then whichever peripheral device you have connected to your computer, for example your camera, just right click on it, click on update drivers, scan automatically for drivers, and that should do the trick. A better way of doing this is to go to Windows and to update the to download the original drivers from the manufacturer website itself. So I have a video on this, how to download drivers from the manufacturer website. You can check it out on my channel. So I have an Asus laptop E1504FA. So for example, I want to update the BIOS. So I will go to this website of Asus, and then I can download the BIOS update from here, and I can download all the driver updates from here. So I have clicked driver and tools. So you can see I have the WLAN driver, the chipset driver, the audio driver. So I'll download all of these and I'll install them, and this should fix the problem permanently. If none of these work, there is a 1 or 2% chance that these won't work. The rest 98%, these solution that I mentioned should work. If they don't work, then we'll reinstall the Windows operating software. So right click on the start button, go to settings, and then go to system, go to recovery, and then click on reset PC. Click on remove everything, but before you do this, make sure that you have backed up all your personal data on an external hard drive, because this will delete all the data on the computer. And then click on cloud download, and when you're installing from cloud download, make sure you have an active internet connection and it is working for the period of the download, because this will download the copy of Windows from the Windows server online. So click on next, and then this will take some time, so I will not wait for it, just to keep this video short. So click on restore, and then this should install a fresh version of Windows on your system. If this video helped you, then please subscribe to the channel. Enjoy your day.